Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks with Simply Home, your Tennessee Realtor. I wanted to show y'all all of the beautiful ornaments that we have been getting since 2015 when we moved here from our house fire. And they started that year actually. All the ornaments tell a story, so stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. So I wanted to show y'all all of the yearly ornaments that are, they tell a history lesson in each ornament from 2015 to 2023. It's so cool that the year that we moved here after our home fire, where we lost everything in the house fire, moved to Portland, Tennessee, they started doing these ornaments. So it's like our thing. We have to get these, which we're into yearly ornaments anyway. So these are really nice pewter ornaments. The first 3 years from 15 to 17, they are in these boxes. And I keep them in their little boxes, and I put the little date, you know, the year on the outside so I know what box is what. The first 3 years were just pewter and just raised, and then after that they started coloring them on the front. So that's cool because you see the dimensions. I'm gonna take a sip of my green tea, my hot green tea. It is cold outside today. We just had tornadoes yesterday, last night, thankfully not in Portland, but around, and it's so much devastation out there today. We have been there, done that. We have been in tornadoes, lived through them and everything. So it is not fun. Thankfully, we don't, I mean, it's not all the time thing, but we do have, you know, the threat of them quite often too. So, so our first one in 2015, here it is. This is the historic L&C Depot. All right, so I'm going to read to you what it says. Portland was originally called Richland, if you didn't know that. In 1859, the L&N Railroad opened the Nashville Bowling Green route through Portland. In the same year, a train depot was built in Richland along the railroad on property owned by Thomas Bunton, who became the depot's first agent and later Richland's first postmaster. The very existence of Portland is due to the site of the L&N Depot. The community developed around the depot. It's so cool because our previous home was in Goulitsville, and we lived probably about a mile away from a train track. So in a distance, you would hear the train, and for 23 years being there, I got used to that. So it's like it's something I love to hear off in the distance. So Portland, we have a train that runs through parts of Portland, and it's about a mile or two down the street from us now. So at different times, if you're outside, you'll hear the train off in the distance. Now, I don't know that I'd want to live right across the street from a train. That'd be different, but hearing that is kind of calming. It's weird, but it is. So that was the historic L&N Depot in 2015. That was the first yearly ornament. The water tower is the 2016 ornament. That is the water tower. All right. The Portland Water Tower was constructed in 1925 on the lot behind the South Main Street buildings where the gazebo is presently located. The water tower was a landmark for many years in Portland, but it was dismantled in 1995. So that was the 2016 ornament. And then we moved to the 2017. Now I'll probably change this one and the first one's year out of the string eventually. So this was the Strawberry Manor, or it still is. I mean, it's still up there in Portland. See how these are raised? It is so cool. Okay, so Strawberry Manor in Portland, Tennessee was originally constructed by Ronnie McDowell's father after his 1977 hit The King Is Gone. The name Strawberry Manor can be accredited to a larger-than-life wall painting done by McDowell and his late brother when the building was constructed. So that one was 2017. And then when you go to the 18 through 23, they started coloring the front of them. So that way it pops more and you can see it better too. But they still are pewter. This is the Portland Strawberry Growers Association one, because we are known to be a strawberry city here in Portland. Or in the early 1900s, Portland's big industry was strawberries. Well, I mean, it still is though. In 1908, the Portland Strawberry Growers Association was organized by W.P. Moore, Will Gibson, and others in an attempt for local growers to control quality and production of the strawberries that put Portland on the map. The association has since dissolved, but strawberries are still celebrated in Portland, Tennessee today. Portland started hosting the Middle Tennessee Strawberry Festival in 1941, and that tradition continues. Each year, the festival brings 30,000 people together to celebrate the importance of the strawberry industry to Portland's heritage. Now, that has been going on every year. I think during COVID, though, I believe one year they didn't get to have it that year, I believe. So that was 2018. We are in 2019. This one, I don't know if I'm going to say it correctly. Moye, M-O-Y-E -Greenhouse, because it was two families, the Moye family and Green family. Okay. National Historic Register landmark built before 1878, one of the oldest houses in Portland, once run as a boarding house by the Moye and Green families. So that's what that house is. I love all the rich history in pretty much anywhere you go has history. Cold Springs School. This school reminds me of like the old buildings and churches and schools and stuff up in the Smoky Mountains. All right. Cold Springs School, circa 1857 to 1933, built on land donated in 1857 by Thomas Bakersville for a school and meeting house. Early in the Civil War, it was used by Camp Trousdale as a military hospital. Jim and Bill McLaughlin gave the schoolhouse to the citizens of Portland for a museum of local history, and in 1975 it was relocated to Richland Park. So this is the 6th edition, 2020. So we're to nine of them as of this year. So the Edgar Johnson Stadium is the 2021 Ornament. And you see the 50-yard line. All right. Memorial Field at Edgar Johnson Stadium is home to the 2000 AAA state champion football team and the 1994 and 1999 state AAA runner-ups. The stadium was built in 1964 and named after Edgar Johnson, former high school football coach. That is the 7th edition, 2021. And then I had to go up there and get 2022 because, like I said, we always go to the mountains the past 2 years on our camping trip, family camping trip. And I didn't make it up there last year to get 2022. So here it is. I think this one's cool. This one is the Temple Theater. That is still up there in Portland, in the city. Downtown Portland. The Temple Theater opened in downtown Portland, Tennessee in 1937 and operated through the mid-1940s when it became the Strand. The owners were Walter Moore and Charlie Green. In 2012, the Portland Preservation Foundation purchased the building and began restoration. That's cool. The 8th edition, 2022. And then we have the 2023. This is the First Baptist Church in Portland. And see, it's still like, it's got a lot of depth to it. Okay. In 1923, work began on a new brick building at the corner of College and Mill Street, North Broadway, for the First Baptist Church. The land donated by Mr. R.D. Moore was the site of the former Portland Seminary. Even though the building was in use by 1925, it was not dedicated until August 1929. So that's the 9th edition. I hope they continue on to do these every single year because we love to do that. And then this year we got our Sheldon Doodle too, so we had to add him to our yearly family ornament. So I thought this is cool. Wanted to show y'all this one. So it's me and my hubby and son, and then 2 fur baby sons. So that'll be on our tree. We're hopefully going to put that up today or one day here soon, because we're a little bit behind getting that one up this year. So I wanted to go over these with y'all. These are so cool, and they're in their little cases, and then I just put the year on it so that we know when they're on the tree and take them down what case they belong in and stuff. We're organizational family. So again, this is like rich history here, and I can't wait to see what next year's ornament's going to be. But I'll show y'all again this next year and do another video. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. Thanks so much, y'all. That was Portland, Tennessee history here today. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.